Hey everybody, it's Jen, and I am driving to Tallahassee today. 3-hour one-way trip. Why am I driving to Tallahassee? Well, today I'm going to talk about getting married internationally, like an international wedding, getting married outside of the United States. As far as I know, I've never been married in the United States, so I don't know for sure how it works. But it's pretty simple, I think. I think here you just kind of go down to the courthouse, get the paperwork, fill it out, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Or you fly to Vegas, go to a little chapel of love, bada bing, bada boom, married. To get married to a foreign national in their country is a little trickier than all that. And in fact, I think getting even the foreign national people in other countries, I think a lot of places they have to go through a whole lot more to get married. And I know Honduras, where my fiance is from, is one of those countries that they have to do a little more to get married there. Even though that's his country, if he was marrying he's doing no more than if he were getting married to another Honduran to get married. But he has to get like single papers, blood tests, different things. So the long story short is we tried to get the K1 visa and to be able to get married in the United States and to live in the United States, for him to live in the United States. That was denied. Reasons for that denial are none of your business. That's between us and the United States. It is what it is. It's not happening. So we're getting married in Honduras. After we get married in Honduras, will we be able to come back and live in the United States? The answer to that is not for a while. And maybe never. Maybe never. I don't know. We don't know. At this point, we don't care. Will we be able to go to Canada? And that question is that probably we would probably be able to move to Canada within like 5 years. And but Canada is not on our list of where we really want to be right now. So anyway, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about what do I need to do to get married to Narlan in Honduras. Quite simple. Well, I need some paperwork from here, and I need to be able to prove I'm single. I need to be able to prove I am who I am. I need to be able to prove I don't have a outstanding criminal background thing, or that I'm not like a really bad criminal person. So I am who I am. I have my birth certificate. I have my passport. Of course, I have my real driver's license, which is attached to all that stuff. That's easy to prove. 2, I have to prove that I'm single. I don't know if all countries do, and some of the ones that we've checked about getting married in, most of them do have you prove that. Prove that you're single, that you're on a visa, that you are eligible for getting married, that you don't have a spouse in another country, or that there's no record of it, of you being married. I don't know why the U.S. doesn't do that, but they don't do that. So when they said I needed this paper, I was like, where are you going to get that? When they said I needed that paper and I needed to get an apostille, translated an apostille, that made it even more confusing. Yeah, we'll get into that in a minute. The other paper I needed was a criminal background check. Of course, they don't want me doing that. The criminal background check also has to be translated and apostilled and notarized. Notarized, translated, and apostilled. Oh my God. So, anyway, those are the papers I'm trying to get right now. And I had no idea where to go to get any of this. I've been calling places and trying to figure out and chasing tails and what it's come down to. I finally got a hold of a person. I was like, all right, I'm getting the right paperwork. Which least I thought I was getting the right paper. I need to get it translated. So I looked up somebody that can do the translation on Google, and I found somebody in Ocala that can do that. Thank God you can also get it you can apostolize it. Is that even a word? I don't even know. I'm not even sure I'm pronouncing that right. Don't know me doing. But anyway, he can do all the stuff, do the paperwork that I need done to the paperwork. As long as I'm starting with the right paperwork. So, to get the single paper, I had to go to the county clerk. I went to the county clerk. They ran a little search, blah, blah, blah. There's no record of me being married in Marion County. So, it would show up if I had bought a house and somebody else's name was with me on the house, my spouse's name. So they have ways to check, see if you were married someone else. They check back. And to get that translated and all that, that's fine. I don't need that notarized. I just need to get it translated and apostilled, and that's good to go. The criminal record. I wasn't sure what level criminal record I needed, and apparently nobody really knew that. And I called around different places, and they were like, well, to get your criminal record, you can either go to the state of Florida, or you can go to your local sheriff's office or a police station. And I'm being like, well, okay, probably a foreign country is going to want the state level. And so I got a hold of Florida law enforcement to find out how I can get the paper that I need to get and all that stuff. Well, I tried. I called, I emailed. When I called, they gave me an extension. Long story short, no matter when I tried to call, nobody would answer the phone and the voicemail box was full. Gave me an email address to try to get all this done. And long story short on that, it's been over 3 weeks and nobody's got me back on my. So when that got complicated, I was like, I don't even know why I'm bothering doing that. Well, I'll just go down to the sheriff's office. The police station told me, like, if you call 911, who responds? For me, it's the county. So that's where I went, was to the sheriff's office for my county. And I got my criminal paper there. Sure, excuse me. So I got these papers, and I sent them to this man I found who can translate them and apostolize them or whatever. And he's helping me get the right papers done the right way. Well, I think I already said this. The single one is fine. When he got the criminal one, he looked into it and he said, I have to have it notarized. So I called back to the sheriff's office and I'm like, oh, well, I have this paper. Can you notarize it? Can I get a notarized version? You know, it's cross-country or what? No, they don't do that. You have to go to the state level. State likes to ignore me. So I'm driving to Tallahassee to see about how I get that. Hopefully I can take care of it all while I'm there. I may have to order it and have it mailed to me. I don't know. I'm just, All I do know is that the one at the sheriff's office cost me $5. This one will cost me $25. And I don't even know if that's a notarized version. It may cost more if I need a notarized version because it didn't specify that on the webpage. So anyway, off to Tallahassee there. After that, I get that notarized paper. I send that to my guy. He will translate it. He will apostille it. And then I should have all the paperwork that I need to get married in Honduras. The only thing that will be left is a blood test. And I'm not, like, you call the lab, you go, hey, can you get a blood test done?
There's a speed trap ahead.
There's a speed trap ahead. Can I get a blood test done so I can get married? You know, and they're like, oh yeah, well, what test do you need done? Well, I don't know, they just, in Honduras told me I needed a blood test for marital, to get married, and that they need the marital blood test. Is there a blood test that you take just to get married? Oh, well, what tests are included in that? I have no freaking idea. So, Nolan's trying to figure that out today. Hello, Speed Trap. You're busy. So I need to find that out. But as soon as I find that, I'll do it. I told Nolan check, see how long it takes. I think his father said it took like 2 weeks to get the blood test back. I'm like, that sounds crazy to me. Go check, go call them, go down there, find out how long it takes to get the blood test back. If it's just a couple days, when I come down to Honduras, or something like that. But I got to get these other papers done, and as soon as these papers are done, hopefully that will be everything I need to get married and take a shikapa in Honduras. Yeah, so it's crazy. There's a lot to do. And the thing is that like he had to get the single paper, he had to get, the blood test and all the things also. So it's both of us trying to get this paperwork done just so we can get married. And I know there's probably a lot of people out there that are like, well, why do you feel you need to get married? And maybe he just wants citizenship and this and that and the other thing and blah blah blah. If that's the case, that's none of your business. B, I know that's not true. I know, just Norlon and I are, I know that's not it. That was never anything that was ever, and in fact, it's almost an impediment for men to marry me because I'm too old to have kids. If he really wanted U.S. citizenship and that was all he was after, he would probably be with a much younger woman and be trying to knock her up so that he would have an anchor baby. So, you know what? You guys just get that out of your minds. We really do enjoy each other's company. We like each other. We want to have life together. And so makes it easier for us to do that, even internationally and all that if we're married. Honduras is a funny place, and we almost were going to move to Honduras, and that's a whole nother conversation. I don't need to get into that. But anyway, that's where things are at. I'm trying to get this paperwork. This is like, I feel like I've been trying to get this paperwork for like a month and a half, but I wish he would have told me about all this. Like, I wish he would have told me about all this and got me the information much longer ago, because I could have looked into it, at least known where to go and who to. But anyway, for those of you that are watching that don't know me, hi, I'm Jen. I'm living in Florida. I fell in love with a Honduran national, and yeah, he's younger and he's cute and we get along really good. So we're getting married and we are figuring out where we're going to go, where we're going to live, how that's all going to work, how we're going to get married. It's an adventure. And if you're watching this, if you're interested in any part of it, whether it's things you have to go through to get married in Honduras, whether it's just, what you have to do when you're both from different countries and your passports don't both allow you into the same countries for the same amount of time with or without visas and all that stuff. Whether you're just like got some sick, morbid fascination with what's this girl trying to figure this out, whatever it is, like, subscribe. Help me out. I mean, if you're interacting with my videos in any way, you are helping me get to a goal of 500 viewers. I need 500 people, and I can get some money for being on YouTube. So yeah, I'm not begging, but I'm just saying, you can help me out. Anyway, we'll talk to y'all later. I'm almost to Tallahassee. Ciao.